I'm posting this video. They're probably going to get like 0 views. It's so funny too. It's just so comical. It's so obvious, but it's all good.
You're going to find that folks are watching, like they know they do unethical practices or criminal acts and things of that nature. They could be doing a lot of low down things. They all know this dynamic. They could know that what they're doing, if
you know what you do,
out, would really pretty much shatter the illusion or the facades that they were pumping out to their communities. And so it's kind of like, well, these individuals are trained. These individuals know how to act around certain people. They know how to change their demeanors around others. And so if you're a truth teller, or perhaps if you were a part of this dynamic, it could be family, it could be a friend group, people who are very complacent,
all of the above,
hide their wrongful acts. They pretend like they're not doing anything wrong, and you're a part of this group, or you used to be attached to this group, but you're not attached anymore.
Thank
they
God.
Be concerned about you speaking about what they used to do, what you used to see.
God answered my prayers so many times. I mean, like I said, I've posted videos. When you find yourself, all right, you find yourself in a circumstance, in a situation, in an industry that you are successful at. But in order to be successful at it, you have to play by their rules. You have to essentially sell your soul. Sell your soul and do it their way, which is dirty. All right. And it's unfortunate because that is what we've constructed this world, right? To make a little bit of money. Because let me tell you, as soon as God finally answered my prayers because I was killing myself. And I take ownership in that. I allowed it. But the entire time, golly, I can just think of so many nights I would cry myself to sleep. My soul was like having at war with itself. And that's why I was doing drugs. That's why I was drinking. That's why I wasn't a present mother. That's why I was just literally nearly death, man, just death. I'm so shocked that I am not dead. I really am. That's why I know. And, I just posted this video. I mean, I literally have had so many conversations with God, but that particular conversation with God in October 2023, when I fell to my knees and couldn't breathe, because I saw it. It's like I had a flash before my eyes in reference to just everything that surrounded me and realizing it, and just imagine living in a world where you kill yourself for people that you truly do love. You looked at them as family, and you move mountains for them in ways you put them above your kid, and all the while they're preying on your downfall. All the while they're conjuring up different schemes. All the while they're doing all this stuff in the background, and you felt it in your gut and in your heart because it just didn't make sense. It didn't add up. The conversations didn't add up. The synchronicities didn't add up. People's eyes didn't line up with their heart and their aura. I mean, it's just, and then conversations I would have with particular people and events, it's just nothing made sense. Nothing. I mean, I was literally living in a world of Satan. And it's crazy. It really is. And it's like I said, it's just been a healing process designed by God. And I know that now. And that's why it's so hard for me at times, because I just carry such a heart that to think that there's people out there like that is hard for me. It's really hard for me. So before I get all upset and teary-eyed, let's carry on.
Them partaking in, these individuals are worried that when you speak, because they know a lot of times these individuals, they're not truth tellers. They don't come out and say what's really going on. If they did, then that would essentially shatter the illusions that they've been force feeding down everybody's throats.
Force feeding.
You'd be surprised how much somebody...
If you find yourself in a position where you have people that force feed this illusion of them being this great people, right? Great businesses, holier than thou, and just perfection all the way. Generally speaking, there's not truth and there's not mercy and faithfulness behind it, because at the end of the day, if you're truly walking in your truths, if you're truly walking in your authenticity, if you're truly walking with your Christ-like conscience, you don't have to force feed people and telling them how great of a person you are. Your mannerisms, your morals, your values speak on itself. You don't have to say it. You don't have to force it down people's throats. Your character speaks on itself. You understand? And so if you find yourself in situations where people are doing that, it's an illusion. And you need to look past it. You need to ask yourself, are you surrounded by people that walk with a true postured heart? And if they're out here promoting and saying they're all these things and they're, then at the end of the day, you need to ask yourself, why? Why are you doing that? Like, if I was man, let me tell you something. If I carried the strength that I carry today, I did 2 years ago, God bless their souls in those rooms, in those conversations, in those phone calls that we've had. All right? Let me just tell you that. If I was the strength that I am today and all those friendships in my past, and all those people set up in all these different circumstances and situations created for my downfall, y'all, you should be praying to God, thank you. You should be praying to God, thank you for showing mercy, for I not know better for what I did, but I know now. That's what you should be praying to God. 100%. And this is a little feisty video too. Take away with what resonates for entertainment purposes only. Got to put all that out there. My goodness.
Hiding. You'd be surprised how much these individuals work hard. For some reason, you're going to feel like people want to show you a certain side, specifically you, a side that's not factual or a side that's not
I see right
genuine.
through it now.
Like you may feel like people are really trying very hard to keep you out of the loop of
can't pull the
really
wool over me anymore.
Or like I said, maybe you could have been a part of this group, this fraudulent group for a long.
As you should pray, God, thank you for showing mercy on you. I pray to God, thank you for showing mercy on me. Thank you, God, for getting me out of a circumstance and situations that was killing me. Thank you. For I not know no better and they not know no better. And together, if we both can come together and see that everything bestowed on each other was just a mere reflection of how broken, crazy.
Time, and you decided to get away. So now if they know your predisposition is to speak your mind, is to come out with the truth, is to highlight and really bring to light what is really going on, well, this dynamic that you used to be a part of, they're not going to like you, or they're going to try to find ways to silence you, or
kill you. That could be a part of it too.
To cover up the truth that you tell. You know what I mean? So if you're telling the truth about
I can't
what
believe
people have
that,
really
guys.
done,
I can't believe you.
Or to others, these individuals are going to have, already like a smorgasbord of lies.
Smorgasbord.
Kind of like rebut.
Damage control. I learned a lot about that too in my previous career field, damage control. And when it comes to damage control in the property management industry, there's no cap off on what white lie they can tell you. No, it don't matter. It's just damage control at all cost. At all cost. All cost. It's called damage control. I remember because I used to have to do it. I was one of those two, and it was killing me. It was killing me. It became easy for me to tell white lies to my residents and to my owners, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it anymore. Call me what you want. Go ahead and conjure up all these damage controls, but you can't beat God. And God planned everything and orchestrated everything between this whole entire unraveling in this way. You know, it's just facts. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day.